Alright, in this video I'm going to show you what you should have gotten from the reflections assignment on Geogebra. So my pre-image is triangle ABC and my image is triangle A prime, B prime, C prime, which is below the x-axis. And so this image is a reflection across the x-axis. So I want to draw your attention to the differences in the pre-image coordinates and the image coordinates. And notice I'm using that vocabulary. That's the vocabulary you should be using. So from A to A prime, we went from -2, 2 to -2, -2. B is 2, 4, and B prime is 2, -4, and C is 1, 2, and C prime is 1, -2. So you should have noticed that the only thing that changed was the y coordinate. When the pre-image was reflected across the x-axis, the y coordinate became negative. In other words, if it was positive, it's now negative, or vice versa. And so you should have recognized that and have taken note of that. Now, I didn't reflect this across the y-axis because it kind of got messy and hard to read. But if I do reflect it across the y-axis, you should have noticed that the x-coordinate was opposite. And so you need to make sure you have that on your handout and that you've taken note of that. The last thing I want to do is I want to show you what happens when you reflect it across the line y equals x. So I've graphed the line y equals x here. That's line EF that has a slope of 1 and goes through the origin. So I'm going to delete this reflection and I'm going to reflect that pre-image, a triangle ABC, across the line y equals x. I'm going to click on the polygon and click on the line. So there is my image. So what do you notice about A, B, and C, and then A prime, B prime, and C prime? Well, I notice that for A to A prime, -2, 2 became 2, -2. B to B prime was 2, 4, and then 4, 2. So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing that the x becomes y and the y becomes x. That is always going to be true when you reflect a pre-image or a figure across the line y equals x. You need to make note of that. When you reflect an image across the line y equals x, the x will become y and the y will become x.